Thanks for watching the Tapping Out Show. This is Matt, and this is Jeremy, and we're going to do a beer from Beachwood here in Huntington Beach.
It's a Tovarish. It's a Russian Imperial Stout. This is something that sounds, I want to say, too good to be true kind of deal. So I didn't have time to look up the wax information. Most breweries do waxes based on years. This is basically, it even says it on the bottles, brand new. This was actually brewed 12/12/16. It should be pretty good. I like Beachwoods. Beachwood, being local here to Huntington Beach, is kind of interesting because most of their stuff is pretty famous, to the point where the reason why we picked this particular one up is that a lot of our followers and a lot of the people that subscribe to our channel have been posting and talking about this beer. So we wanted to try it out. I'm a huge stout fan. I'm a huge Imperial Stout fan. I'm a huge coffee stout fan.
I'm almost guaranteeing that you're going to like this beer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will too.
I mean, it's way up your alley there, buddy. I think you're going to like it.
And it's a brewery we like. I mean, and it's not just because they're local. Like, they make a quality product. They really do. And we're going to do an IPA of theirs hopefully pretty soon that I've seen a bunch of our viewers following up on too. So let's crack this one open.
I really like the chocolatey coffee smell that's coming out of it, though.
Well, espresso, I mean, compared to regular coffee, is always going to have a little bit more of a kick to it, just flavor-wise, regardless of the actual, caffeine content to it. Not saying this has a high caffeine content to it, but
I mean, it smells like some espresso.
It smells like roast. It smells like an Italian roast, fresh French press.
It really does smell like roasted coffee. Yeah.
So I think Matt's right. I think this is pushing close to the 90s, just because
it's dark. It's dark.
Well, look at the logo that we have on our cup versus the actual beer itself. It's a faint. It almost looks like the logo, which is
looks
black.
Like it's darker than the black.
Yeah, it's actually darker than the logo.
They found a way to make something darker than black somehow.
So would you call this the Black Death?
It has the look of something that I would call that, but I mean it's pretty dark. I mean I would say it's got that motor oil kind of kind of coloring to it, but let's find out. Cheers.
Cheers.
I really like the espresso taste on it. I like this more than I thought I was going to. I thought this was going to be something where
a little harsh.
You liked it a lot. Now it's just kind of like it's okay, but I think this is definitely surprisingly something that I like. The espresso definitely takes over most of the taste, but it doesn't taste like a lot. It just doesn't have a lot of other overpowering taste. I think that it kind of dominates the flavor.
So me being the stout guy, again, remember this is an Imperial, it's a Russian. The beginning taste is the espresso, coffee, dark roast taste. And at the end, you get a little bit of the burn from the Imperial.
Yeah, not too bad though. It's definitely blended well.
If you like that coffee taste, if you love high in alcohol Russian Imperials, this is your jam. I mean, this is really
I would say this is easier than drink than some of the Russian Imperials I don't like very much at all. I'm not going to lie. I'm just not a fan of some of them. And I would say this one is easier to put down than a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
And I think the espresso helps a lot, and just kind of the way it's brewed definitely helps cancel out a lot of the bluntness that you would normally get, especially with something this much alcohol.
Well, I almost think that it goes back to what you say about a lot of the coffee or mocha brews, or even this espresso for this matter, but it doesn't taste like coffee grounds. It doesn't taste like you're drinking 3-day-old
pot of
decaf.
Coffee sitting forever. Yeah.
So this is a really good mix of that kind of flavor. It is not by any means saying that the espresso overpowers the Imperial Stout, or the Imperial Stout over it, covers over that espresso taste. It's a pretty good blend.
I would say the espresso taste dominates it.
Really?
But it doesn't. It doesn't take it over too much, but it definitely dominates the taste of it, and everything else kind of just balances out.
Hit us up. It's info@tappingoutshow.com.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
Twitter, and that's all one word, Tapping Out Show. But besides that, we're going to finish these up, and you guys have a good night.
Be safe. Cheers.